Lyle doesn't like that. It's okay, sit on down. Welcome. I'm Aloria Crow.
And I am Damon Draga.
And this is our new channel,
Creators in the Flesh.
GDS and
GSS.
which stands for Gods and Goddesses.
And we are the CEOs and founders of this company.
Yes. We also have a website that is Creators in the Flesh. But basically, this is our new channel. I have a personal channel, Belial's channel, which is more about all my demonic experiences and just my growth in black magic and spirituality. But we've started a new company, a new business, which is Creators in the Flesh, which we're going to be uploading a lot of content here. We're also going to be offering our products here and just in general really good content that we hope that you viewers like and subscribe. But before we do that, I wanted to talk about who we are and our background on our spirituality as black magicians, witches, dark witches, and then we can go forward on just talking about what we're going to offer on this channel. This is just an introduction video, so we're not going to go into too much detail and everything, right?
Okay.
All right.
Yeah. No details.
Okay.
Just smooth like
He just
water.
stole my vape. All right. So if nobody who knows who I am, I'm Aloria Crow. Like I said before, I have another YouTube channel that I have had for about 5 years now. But I have been practicing magic for almost 20 years. Not demonology, just spirituality in a way of working with deities and gods and goddesses. I was introduced to the goddess, but I was also brought up as a Christian, which a lot of us have been. And just the same as what he's going to say, I wanted to know the other side of the story of Christianity, and that is when Satan actually revealed a lot of things. But it was Lucifer, who are two different entities. Lucifer, who is the one who guided me and illuminated me and put me on the path of working with poetic spirits and demons and deities and the dark ones, because we really specialize more in the dark side of spirituality. But yeah, so just a brief breakdown of all of the currents I've worked. I've worked with the Egyptian pantheon. I've worked with the Sumerian Anunnaki pantheon. We do vampiric work, blood and energy work. We are both Luciferians, satanic, chaos. We do obviously practice traditional witchcraft, which is just, traditional witchcraft. Blood magic, sigil magic, astral magic.
Sigil magic.
I said that. We work with I said that. Our chakras. We definitely practice sex magic, which
Yes.
we will be offering courses and stuff like that. So tell everyone what you...
So I am Damon Draga, as you know. My background, I started my spirituality when I was a Christian. Well, as I was led to believe. And, I was lost in the beginning of my path, and I wanted to know who Lucifer truly was. I wanted to know his truth and who he really was through him, with his voice, and not what the Bible described him to be. And so in my journey, he brought me to different occultists, and different people that practice what I was looking for. It was very funny because first I got into Wiccan magic and Wicca. And so it was funny because I was telling them I was acting like a god. I was very egoistic at the time, and I was just like, oh, wow, I'm a god. I'm this, I'm that. I want real power and stuff like that. I feel like a god. And so when Lucifer guided me on finding what I was looking for, which was the left-hand path, real magic, real results. And that's the beginning of my path. This was 3 years ago. So I kind of just went through that. I kind of just learned. I learned from other people. I did a lot of research. And so now what I practice, not even practice, now it's second nature for me. What I perform is my own current of different systems, paradigms, and different magic. So my background is there's a lot
Versatile.
more details.
Well, he's practiced, actually the way we met is, the way we met was he joined my Ariman group, and he was ready to dive right into that current, and that kind of like surprised me. I was like, oh, okay, let's go. So we actually were spiritually bonded by Ariman and Ashaki. But we do a lot of heavy, dark, sexual magic with those two infernal beings. But anyways, let's go back to the channel. We're gonna have first of all, our business that we're trying to grow, which I would want as many people to join our group. However, we have standards, and as we are Belial's representatives of the flesh, we have the examples of what a true leader, what it takes to do what we have to do to master Earth, which brings me to what we're going to just briefly talk about is the amount of losers and people who don't push themselves in the left-hand path community. All the people who fall for people's bullshit because they see them online and they think they're so glorious because they're so powerful, and they're the hideous things you've seen. Sorry to say, but they're physically hideous, and in their souls are hideous, and you can see it. But people get blinded by false illusions of what black magic is, and that's what a lot of black magic is a glamour. But we're here because we are proven examples of what it is to work with Belial only for a year, and what the transformation he's done for us. He has removed people out of our lives. Okay, he has removed obstacles. He has protected us from the law. We are from two different countries, and we have, our loyalty to each other, which is something that, I think Belial stands for, is loyalty, which we look for in people that we're going to be mentoring and people that we're going to be teaching, is loyalty, integrity, honor. If you don't have any of that stuff, you're shiesty. If you're cheating on your wife, if you're cheating on you can't control your sexual urges, if you can't control your flesh, okay? If you can't control that, this is not for you. You just go off and do something else, because we're going to show you what it is to get a car, what it is to get a house, what it is to get a business, what it is.
Not even just that. We are going to show you what a true master of Earth is, what the true leader and example of the embodiment of Belial in the flesh is. You see, we believe in Belial. Okay, so there's atheists or theistic people, and there's just so. What these people believe in is they believe that there's that Belial is something within them, and he's not like an outside force, but he's just within you, and he's another aspect of yourself or whatever.
Which we don't disagree with.
We don't disagree with that. However, we actually embody this is what Belial wants, and this is how you're going to be the example, is becoming Belial internally in that way, but recognize Belial also as a external force, an outside force, because
which he is,
and this is when evocation comes in. But not even that example. He is within everything. He's within the animals, the earth, all of this, everything around you. Anything that's material and physical, he can be within. And so we embrace him, but we embrace him in both ways. To be the example and a leader of Belial is to become Belial in the flesh.
Yeah, and
to become that master of Earth, and also allow him to work outside of you too, and recognize him as a deity outside.
Yes. So that brings us to what KB Elite is. So KB Elite,
Aloria Crow is the CEO and founder of KB, okay? She is the founder of KB. And what does KB represent and what does it stand for? We all know King Belial. And so, elites, you can see Belial, he's a fucking elite, okay? It's kind of reptilian too, and draconian as we speak.
He is draconian.
Even scorpion.
He is draconian. He is scorpion.
Exactly, yeah.
That's
so
his,
that's what elite.
That's his primal. So
very dark.
That is his primal essence. Is the draconian, the
Right.
serpentine, the dragon, the black dragon is Belial, but he also manifests through different aspects for humanity to understand him in so many different forms.
And one of the forms that I can see and understand Belial is the energy, the vibration in the word elite. Like elite for me, the way I see it, it is very draconian, it's very scorpion, it's very it's very reptilian. It's elite. Belial, he's fucking elite. And so that's why I came up with we both came up with the founders. We're both the founders of KB Elite.
Well, elite also means only a few. Okay, there's only a few people that actually can be elite. Not everybody.
Yep.
There's only 1% of this world that is breaking away from society, and you know. But anyways,
the Matrix.
Yeah, the Matrix.
So, to keep it short, guys, KB Elite is geared towards raising your standards
in life,
changing in life, not just spiritually, just more mundane.
It is.
It's to change those standards, or even just raise the ones you already have. Okay, I suggest changing the standards if you want to go on the elite level in life, if you want to be a high achiever in life.
This is not for everybody. There's people that don't want to become leaders. There's people that want to work their 9 to 5. There is people that just want to practice in their bedrooms and get gnosis and write it down and have their own spiritual path. This is for people who actually are fed up with practicing so much magic and not getting results, and not understanding why they're not getting results is because they're not owning the world. They're not being what the adversarial spirit really is, which is like, as much as we can give up the flesh, we are actually harnessing the power over flesh.
Yes.
Okay, so we want nice things in our lives. We want vacations. We want happiness. We want that. We don't just only do dark work. We understand that working with these entities of destruction, that it is most likely going to happen, or it might happen, might not happen, that destruction will come in our lives. It has happened in our lives, but that's what builds us up for more, because working with these forces, like especially with Ahriman, a lot of people are afraid working with Ahriman because they don't want to lose everything. But
exactly,
it's your mindset though too, because you have to understand that it's okay if you lose everything. It's making way for something bigger. But if you're weak, if you're fucking weak, you will stay in your shithole and feel sorry for your fucking ass, and you failed the test. Okay.
Exactly. If you're a loser, if you're a piece of shit, if you're weak, and if you are a quitter, then don't work with Ahriman.
The one thing that impressed me about my husband, that was his determination to change and to become a man and to be more, and always changing into the man that he wants to be, because he did not want to be the man that he was given an example of from his family. He broke the family curses. He's done everything he can to be who he is now, and he's still becoming more. But anyway, so on this channel here, we're going to have 3 different sections. We're going to have our quick tips, Richie tips. We're going to have demonic stories of our experiences as a couple who works with spirit. We do everything together. Okay, we do all of our invocations. We do a lot of rituals together, almost all the time. That's just how we met, and that's just what we do. There are obviously times we do things alone, but not most times. It's always together. And then go ahead.
So this is the 3rd eye oil. It's powerful. It's beautiful. Look at that. You see it real good? Can you see it? It has some things on the back there you can read, so that you can understand more information about it. Now this is the Ocean of Money oil. Very powerful as well. Okay? Look closer.
So the Ocean of Money oil obviously is money oil. to bring in more abundance. We have our oils actually set up in some local stores around here too, and it seems like people are loving it. We're missing one more oil.
We got plenty more. This is Aloria's oil that she created. It's very powerful. It's very beautiful.
This is the charm oil for more charisma, for more charm, to bring people into you, to like you more. If you're working, if you're in a work environment and you're like, dark as fuck, and people just don't like your fucking energy, and they're like, what's wrong with this person? You put this stuff on, and this will make people more susceptible to your energy, and it's not to be like, but it's like to be able to get things in life, and that's what people don't understand.
Exactly.
I know as black magicians you don't want to be part of society, but you're going to have a more difficult time being able to control people and being able to manipulate people in a positive way.
You gotta have that charisma.
You gotta have charisma.
Charisma. That's a little nickname, charisma. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I'm gonna tell you something. If you combine the money oil and the charisma oil, the charming oil, it's gonna make things so much easier. It's the best combination. The scorpion. So this is a scorpion current. Okay, all the oils that we're making is through Belial, and it's through the current of the scorpion god, the black scorpion serpent. Okay, so.
That's our brand. So all of our brands of our oils are the Scorpion line. It's our Scorpion line. I'm missing I already did a video on my
your hexing oil.
My hexing oil. Oh,
yes, you do your hexing oil.
So this, you guys already seen this, or you haven't because this is on the new channel. This is my hexing cursing oil. This Belial blood in here. Okay. This shit is fucking dangerous, okay? Dangerous.
If you're wanting something, if you have been looking for something that is going to be very dangerous, so powerful that it might possibly just destruct something physical, that oil is going to do it, okay? So you got to be real careful. You got to even put some gloves on if you're going to use it.
No. Well, if you don't, no, you'll be fine. Because
You'll be fine.
It's more for it's more for you to put your intention of it in there, so
yes.
Don't worry. There's nothing here toxic. You can touch this stuff, okay? There's no toxicity.
I was just messing around. I was just fucking around with it. You can touch it. You ain't got to use gloves. So this right here, guys, I came out with a new oil called the Lawless oil. Okay? The oil of lawlessness.
The oil.
It's very beautiful, okay?
You can't see, but it does say the oil.
Here, let me just bring that up closer to you.
Okay, go ahead.
So I can just kind of show this baby off
here.
So look.
What's your arm?
You see that little cell? It's broken apart, lawlessness, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Okay.
It's very powerful.
So this is obviously for people who are more into the criminal life and you need protection from the law. We are no saints, so we use this in many things here. Keep you away from the law. Let's put it that way. So that's basically our new channel. This is going to be our channel.
Yep, it's going to be our channel. We're coming out with a Patreon.
I already said that.
You did?
Yeah, but what we do, what we will we'll be offering is mentorship too, which we will be describing in on our channel too, and more understanding. Which we don't just take on anybody for mentorship. You go through a screening with us. You have to have certain qualifications, and usually by the first time we talk, he'll know what kind of person you are.
Yeah.
We don't have patience for any scumbags. Okay?
No.
It's not gonna happen.
It'll show through your eyes. We can look inside your eyes.
Your voice. It's your voice.
It's your voice. It's your eyes. It's literally, it's everything. Not even, it's everything pretty much. Yeah. We will tell. Yeah. We will be able to tell who you are.
So, cheers to us. Cheers to hail to Belial.
I have air inside.
It's okay, hold
My
on. Let me
coffee
fill it
is
up.
gone.
All right, here. I'll share.
Aw.
There you go. There. So, to you, for 2025, the year of the snake, the serpent, let's
2025.
get ours. Let's get, well.
I want to shout out to my beautiful partner in crime here, Aloria Crow.
Babe,
You
stop.
see, let's go back to the time when she invited me to do the Aria Mount Current, right? That little beautifulness. So it was truly, she changed my life, and I suggest that you get someone not just like her, someone that is like.
There is no one like me.
No, someone that is very good, very good like her.
Well, I'm healed. There's a difference between, I was toxic. We all used to be toxic. But I spent 6 years healing myself. So.
Listen, she changed my life dramatically. I want to be the person I was today if she wasn't in my life. And I'm telling you that right now because I give her a lot of prompt for it. And it's been great. It's been great.
Wow.
I mean, if I wasn't able to make this connection with my wife, I suggest you get a wife that's going to stay with you forever. That's going to change your fucking life. Otherwise, you're going to have a shit life. All right? Because
I can make his life shit, though.
She can, yeah. But she calls me, she's the opposer. I'm joking. She calls me on my shit, and she holds me accountable for some things. If I don't do something, she's like, hey, babe, you got to get the fuck up.
Or you're going in the jar.
Not even that. If I don't get up this morning, she can say, babe, what's going on? What's going on? Why didn't you get the fuck up? Okay?
But
she's gonna tell me. She's gonna make sure that I'm good.
Yeah.
And I make sure she's good. She feels very protected, and that's what your wife needs is protection and loyalty and love. And you gotta be royal with that shit.
Right.
You gotta live rich. You gotta live fucking limitless, and you gotta live.
I'm never gonna fuck him over. Like, I would never fuck him over. That's my partner. That's my, and that's something I want to talk. Like, we're gonna offer like people that are trying to look for like a solid relationship. You have to look in yourself and see what is not about yourself, that you're still attracting certain people, and what, because it is truly the energy that you match. And you have to look beyond your normal. I would have never looked for someone much younger than me, never in a million years. And it turned out I was being blinded because of my own like expectations of what my perfect husband's supposed to be. No.
Right.
But we can teach you all that.
We're going to teach you so much. This is going to be a whole new era of black magic, a whole new era of the Left Hand Path community. And it's going to be a total recreation and liberation. Yeah. And you're going to change your life and yourself, your mindset and everything. If you're willing to do so, this is just for you. If you think that you are that guy and you are that woman, then this is going to be perfect just for you.
All right, that's it. So,
and hail thyself. Hail Belial. Hail the infernal empire divine. And let's go, baby. Let's go. KB Elite.